Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's 4th down. And the Vols will line up to hunt it away.
Boy, they get some big yards here on 3rd down, but they're still going to be short, so it'll bring up a 4th down and a big decision for this offense.
That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Looking right. This one caught. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Now they'll run it on the toss. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play began with the guy taking the snap and turns it around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Can he get there on the ground? Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Fights off a defender. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes.
A lot of contact, no penalty, brings up third down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. The Vols will have to mount this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Utes offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. The 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Vols. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Washington. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Utah offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking for a gap. It's Clark. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Cut quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? And the defense smothers him for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Here we go on 4th down. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's escaping the pocket now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Tennessee 7, Utah 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Gets rid of it on the move. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback will throw up the just trucks through the defender. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability. Run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Running play called on 3rd and short. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. There's the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The Utes offense is on the move now.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. The Utes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Utah.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Quick completion to the tight end. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that 1st down.
Snags the quick throw. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
He's running out of time here. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
With the PAT, they stretch the lead to 14-6. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. He's moving out of the pocket now. Well, he scrambled and scrambled. Doesn't get the ball away, and he's finally dropped for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Utes line up on 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Utah. Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception.
And he's got his man open downfield. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line.
timeout.
Needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Utes. And they go in front here in the second half. They're going to try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And knock through the extra point. Lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Tennessee, 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Tennessee offense will take over first and 10.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly into the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. No press here. The defense backing away. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. It is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? The 30. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Volunteers. How about that for a defensive touchdown to tie this football game?
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Utes offense takes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Looking to pass here on second down. He lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They're going to run it. And the Utes churn out another first down.
It was a nice job up front. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's Payne. Bringing pressure. Second down after that previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled after the catch.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down.
The Utes will have 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.